Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kwame Chumesi. So this is basically an English breakdown of the interview I had with Mr. Amankwah in regards to how to buy and ship cars from Japan to Ghana. So if you are watching this video, then this is basically an English breakdown I've put in together. In case you do understand a country, then please click on the first link in the description section below so you can go watch the Twi interview. I'm pretty sure you love that one as well. But hey, there's no wrong watching this one too. Without talking too much, I'm going to share my screen, then we'll do this deep dive. See you on the other side. So guys, if you are watching, then this is basically the interview I did with Mr. Amankwah. So this is basically Mr. Amankwah. I've been working with Mr. Amankwah for some time now. He basically shipped my cars, I think 3 years ago. He's been amazing. I've had great feedbacks in regards to the work he does. So this is Mr. Amankwah. Yep, and he's awesome to work with. Okay, so types of cars mostly shipped from Japan to Ghana. So basically all the information I'm going to give out here was basically discussed in the interview. So the types of cars mostly shipped from Japan to Ghana, and this is from Mr. Andrew's point of view. So number one is Toyota Vitz. Yeah, so Toyota Vitz is basically like Toyota Yaris. Toyota Vitz, Toyota Yaris is basically the same thing, but in Japan they call it Toyota Vitz. And in Ghana, most people that drives the Uber, the Yango, and the Bolt, most of them use Toyota Vitz because it's really good. And the current price as of January 2024, you are looking around 27,000 Ghana cedis for just buying and shipping only. Duty and clearance is not part of this price, okay? So this is basically buying and shipping only. The second is Toyota Belta. So this is again Toyota Yaris, okay, but the sedan version. The Toyota Vitz is basically the hatchback version, and this one is like the sedan version, but it's called Toyota Belta in Japan. So buying and shipping is going to cost you 37,000 Ghana cedis. And again, this is like few examples of the cars he's shipped to his customers in Ghana. The one we also spoke about, this one too is called Toyota Senta. Okay, buying and shipping is around 35,000 Ghana cedis. He did say that this is also like a 7-seater. Yeah, so it's a big car, but looking at the photo, it looks like a small vehicle, but apparently it's like a 7-seater, which is also good. So apparently most Ghanaians are also buying this car. Okay, and you're looking around 35,000 Ghana cedis to buy Toyota Senta. Then Toyota Vanguard. So those that knows the RAV4, Toyota RAV4. So Toyota Vanguard and Toyota RAV4 is basically the exact same thing. But he did say that the Toyota Vanguard is very spacious and a little bit bigger than the Toyota RAV4 you guys know. So again, this is like a photo of some of the cars he's basically shipped to his customers. Okay, so Toyota Vanguard. And you're looking around $6,500 US to buy Toyota Vanguard, which is buying and shipping. And he did say that it's another vehicle called a Toyota Voxy or Toyota Noir. Yeah, so this is also a family car, like a 7-seater or 8-seater vehicle. It's very spacious and it's also very affordable. Apparently most Ghanaians are also buying this vehicle. 4,500 is really worth it. So as you can see, yeah, even they've got the seats, but there's still a lot of spaces at the back to put your luggages and the rest. So I think it's a good bargain. The next is also called Mazda Demio. So this is also called the Mazda 2 in other countries. I know this to be Mazda 2, okay, the hatchback, but it's called Mazda Demio in Japan. And buying and shipping is going to set you back 32,000 Ghana cedis. Okay, Mazda is a really good car, and Mazda 2 is a really nice car. Okay, so you can also buy Mazda 2 or Mazda Demio. Buying and shipping is going to cost you 32,000 Ghana cedis. Now, when we come to the big cars, so those that wants to use for the trotros and for public transportation, we have the Toyota Hiace Super GL. He did say we got two types of Toyota Hiace. We have the one that has got the central air condition in the car, and we have one that doesn't come with the central air condition. He did say that most Ghanaians go for the one with the central air condition, and that is called Toyota Hiace Super GL. Okay, so buying and shipping is going to cost you around $9,000 and above. When I say dollars, I mean US dollars. Okay, 9,000 US dollars and above. But he did say if he's lucky, you'll be able to get some that is a little bit cheaper. Okay, so this is basically just an estimate as to how much you'll be looking at when you want to buy and ship Toyota Haze Super GL from Japan to Ghana. So again, this is also a really, really nice car. And those that wants to get into public transportation, yep, you can go for this. So if you cannot buy the Toyota Haze, there's also Nissan Caravan. Okay, it basically looks like the Toyota Haze, but the Nissan Caravan is a bit cheaper as compared to the Toyota Haze. And it's also really, really good. Most Ghanaians love driving the Nissan Caravan. And you're looking around 6,000 US dollars plus to buy the Nissan Caravan. So I know I've mentioned few cars, but he did say any sort of car you want to buy and ship from Japan, he'll be able to do that for you. Okay, but the ones that I mentioned are the ones that most Ghanaians are basically buying. So any sort of car you want to buy from Japan to Ghana, he'll be able to buy for you. So in case you want to buy like this is called Abosio Kai Macho, like a small tipper truck, he'll be able to buy that for you. In case you want to buy like a big tipper truck, he'll be able to get that for you. In case you want to buy like a big what they call it, delivery van, he'll be able to buy that for you. In case you want to buy like a farming equipment, okay, like this farming tractor, he'll also be able to buy that for you. Even if you want to buy a bus, he'll be able to get that for you. Yeah, so in regards to cars from Japan to Ghana, he's your go-to person and he's a trusted person. Now, what is the buying and shipping process? So in case you're watching now and you want to buy a vehicle from him, this is his process. So step number one is basically you have to contact him. I'm going to leave his number in the description section below and also on below the screen as you're watching now. Okay, so you have to first call him. You can just WhatsApp him and let him know the sort of car you want to buy and ship from Japan. He'll do the research, then he's going to give out the price in regards to buying and shipping of the vehicle to Ghana. So once that is concluded on, then you have to deposit the money. Okay, so you can deposit the money into his Japan bank account or bank account in Ghana. So if you're living in Ghana, you can use the Ghana bank account. If you're living overseas, you can transfer the funds to him in Japan. He did say he will appreciate it if you pay 100% deposit, so it makes the work more smoother. But if you cannot afford all the 100%, he's happy to accept 80% and he will feel comfortable buying the vehicle. Then you can pay for the shipment later. But in case you're on a really tight budget, then he can go as low as 60%. But he did say 100% will make the work much smoother for him. So once you deposit the money and he receives it, this is basically his process. So he buys the car, he processes the car, and he ships the car. In regards to buying the car, he goes to auction. So when we say auction, it's basically a number of people that have grouped and you guys will be bidding on the car. So the one that bids the highest wins the car. So they basically have like a time set and you guys will be bidding. And once the time is over, the person that bids the highest wins the vehicle. These are basically good working cars. Okay, so these are not accident cars. So it's either auction or he goes to various car dealers in Japan. Yeah, so that's what he basically said. And I did ask him this serious question, like does he do any quality checks or does he just buy the car and ship to his customer? He said no, he does his quality checks. He makes sure the engine is on point or few things are on point. And when he ships the cars to you in Ghana and they feel like the engine is not working properly, he will buy a new engine for you. That's what he said in the interview. So he does his quality checks and make sure that the car that he's shipping to his customers are all good cars and good working cars. So after he buys the cars, then he arranges the cars in container. So there's two methods of shipment. When it comes to you shipping a car to Ghana, you can do via container or you can do via Ro-Ro. So when I say Ro-Ro, roll in, roll out, I'll show you a photo in the next slide. So he's got someone in Japan that is really good at arranging cars. The person is called Jato. So when this Jato guy comes and he arranges the car, when the car is delivered in Ghana, you see no scratch or just minimal scratch when he arranges the cars in container. And he did say that shipping via a container as compared to the Ro-Ro, shipping via container is much affordable as compared to shipping in Ro-Ro. In case you are wondering how many cars are going to fit in one container, you can have basically 6 cars in the container, okay? And that's what he basically does. So after he ships the car, okay, then he uses either a container shipment, as you can see here. They arrange the cars in the container and they basically ship to Ghana, or he uses the Roro. So the Roro is basically a vessel and they'll just drive the car in, and when the car gets to Ghana, which is Temahabo, they'll just drive the car out. So using a container shipment is much cheaper as compared to using Roro. He basically used Roro for like the buses and the big trucks that would not be able to fit in a container. So once he does the process, he ships, okay, the vehicle will get to Ghana, then he'll get his clearing agent to do the clearance for you. Okay, so he's got an agent that will do the clearance, but you have to pay the clearing fee and the duty separately to the agent. As easy as that. So he's got links to an agent that will do everything for you. With those that are wondering in regards to the price of how to calculate the duty, I think I'm going to make a separate video in regards to that, and I'll show you how to have an idea in regards to how much you're going to pay for the duty, okay, for the duty of the sort of vehicle you are importing from Japan to Ghana, or the sort of vehicle you are importing from any country to Ghana. There's a way to check it, and I'm going to create a new tutorial and show you guys how you can do that. So once the duty and the clearance is done, then he will ship the car straight to his mechanic, okay? And what this mechanic will basically do is all Japan cars steering is on the right, so they'll need to change the steering from the right to the left. Yeah, so they'll drive the car straight to the mechanic, and the mechanic will change the steering from the right to the left. And when that is done, they'll deliver the car to your doorstep, or you can just go to the mechanic's location and pick up your car. So basically, this is like a smooth process. So from you contacting him to you getting your car delivered to your house, the process is smooth. He does basically everything. And when the car gets to Ghana, he's got people that will take over and make sure everything is done smoothly for you. So what did we basically cover in regards to the process? So you first contact him, you make the payments, he buys the car, processes the car and ships the car. The clearance and duty is paid, the steering is changed, and the car is delivered to you. As easy as that. Any questions, comment below and I'll make sure he comes and reply you guys, or I'm going to leave his number in the comment section. Just contact him directly and ask him any questions, okay? Now, so a few things to consider. So how long will this process take? So from you contacting him, making your payment, and you getting your car delivered is going to take you roughly 3 months. He did say that it doesn't take that long, but to be on the safer side, he basically tells all his clients it's going to take 3 months for you to get your car delivered to your doorstep in Ghana. And also for those of you that are wondering, so in regards to how much it's going to cost for the duty and clearance, he did give an estimate. So he did say as of 2024 for all the small cars, so which is like the Toyota Vitz, Toyota Passo, Toyota what do you call it, the Mazda Demio, and all the small cars, you're basically looking around so extra 28,000 Ghana cedis to do the duty and the clearance. Again, I'm going to do a separate video on that. And for all the big cars like the Vanguard, the Vaxo, or the and the rest, so all the big cars, you're basically looking around 60,000 Ghana cedis to do the clearance and the duty. So this is basically an estimate. And also other products. So does he only ship cars from Japan to Ghana? He did say no. So he also does motorbikes, bicycles, and spare parts. But he did say with the spare parts, he only does bulk purchases. So if you want to just buy one, then he's going to recommend someone to you. But if you want to buy like maybe a whole 20-foot container or 40-foot container of spare parts, then he can work on that for you. So that's basically it, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Again, do not go anywhere. I'm going to do a separate video in regards to how to check the duty, okay, how much you're going to pay for duty for your vehicle. So in case you're interested in that, then please stay on this channel and watch the next video. My name is Kwame Chumesi. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.